I told you before we had that break, her name is Liliana Anguissa. She is from the center region of the country. She is the queen mother of CARNAVAL.
Hello.
You know, if you look at her, like you're watching her live in the studios of DBS television, you start asking yourself so many questions. Of course, she's here to tell us where she is from. Yes, we know she's from the center region, but she would tell us more about herself before we get to other details concerning her outfit this morning. Good morning, Liliana Anguissa, and you're welcome to the studios of DBS television. Yeah, before we get to the details of what you're carrying on your head, because this is not natural.
No.
C'est pas naturel?
No.
Okay. Can you tell us about yourself?
So I'm Liliana Anguissa, and I'm artist dancing and singing, and I've been elected by the Fédération du Carnaval Tropical de Paris as a queen mother.
A queen mother?
Yes.
She's not a miss, but a queen mother, because so many people would confuse her to a miss. She's
yes.
different. It's different from that. So when we talk about a queen mother, what
yes.
do we mean? What are the differences? Because so many people will get confused out there between a miss and a mother.
And a queen.
Yes.
So the queen, they should, how can I say it? Show to people the culture. I'm there to like an ambassadress, you said?
Ambassador.
Ambassador of the culture, like the spirit, African spirit of culture. You can go to Africa, Caribbean, Brazil, Cuba. Like this one is like a Caribbean outfit from the Carnival. And you are there to show the beauty of each culture.
You are there to
by
show
dancing or singing or in parading, walking in the street in the carnival.
So what are you carrying on your head? Which culture, which particular culture are you carrying this morning?
Caribbean.
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 So
yeah.
What is the importance, what is the significance of this culture in the Caribbean?
The Caribbean, they like the fufu. This is what we call fufu. They like this kind of fufu. So when you make the carnival, you don't take the traditional costume. You can you can get the inspiration of the traditional, and you make something a little bit bigger.
Yeah.
Because I'm a queen, I should have a bigger one. Sometimes you have it also on the clothes. So
now you are coming to Cameroon. You have been living in France.
Yes.
You are coming to Cameroon.
Yes.
And what are you what message do you want to pass as far as selling the Caribbean culture?
It's not only Caribbean.
Yes.
Today I decided to put that costume, but I have different. I have also an African one I did. Okay, what I want to say to all the Cameroonians is that when you have a dream, you should believe on your dream and work very, very hard until you get what you want. Me is like almost 25 years. I'm in the culture. I'm specialist of the Brazilian culture. So when I was in Africa, I never think one day I would be in the Rio Carnaval. And I did it because I was working. So I want to tell the young people to believe in themselves. And if they work hard, they could go, even if it's something different, they can go and have what they want.
Okay,
yes.
Sure, we shouldn't be biased as far as our language is concerned. You could say that in French, because we have other televiewers in French who are watching DBS this morning, and they would like to know the message you are passing across. So you could say it in French.
Yes. So, alors je voudrais dire, moi mon message, il est adressé à tous les jeunes. Il est important de suivre ses rêves, de s'accrocher à ses rêves, même si c'est difficile. Quand on travaille, au bout d'un moment, on atteint toujours ses rêves. Et moi, je suis un de ces exemples-là. Je n'ai jamais pensé, dans mon enfance à Yaoundé, qu'un jour, je défilerais, comme ça s'est passé au Carnaval de Rio en 2006, avec l'école de Samba Tradition, ou que je deviendrais une reine de carnaval. Mais à force de travailler, j'ai réussi à m'imposer dans des cultures qui étaient des fois légèrement différentes de la mienne. Donc accrochez-vous à vos rêves et que personne ne vienne jamais vous dire que c'est impossible. Tout est possible. quand on travaille et qu'on s'accroche, parce que moi, ça fait 25 ans que je me spécialise dans les danses brésiliennes et du carnaval. Et c'est cette année que j'ai été élue reine mère du carnaval tropical de Paris. Voilà.
Okay, before we get back to her, as far as this live program is concerned, I think we should have the video so that you could get a little much of understanding as far as what is she is talking to us is concerned. Let's have the video.
Donc, je m'appelle Liliana Anguissa, j'ai 45 ans et je suis la nouvelle reine mère du carnaval tropical de Paris, pouvoir représenter les différentes cultures.
Alors, qu'est-ce que vous avez présenté pour être élu? C'était quoi votre thème et votre mascarade?
Alors, pour être élue au niveau du passage traditionnel, j'ai chanté une chanson de Edith Lefel et j'ai dansé. La Begin, donc le titre c'était Assis pareil, moins pas belle encore, Assis pareil. Ensuite, il y a eu un passage robe de soirée. Et pour terminer, j'ai présenté un solo de samba, puisque moi je suis une spécialiste de danse brésilienne, ça fait 20 ans. Et voilà.
Alors justement, vous avez un joli accent. D'où vient cet accent?
Alors, c'est un accent du Cameroun, puisque j'ai grandi au Cameroun. Je suis franco-camerounaise et au Cameroun, je viens de Yaoundé.
Alors, nous venons de défiler sur les Champs-Élysées.
Oui.
Quelles sont tes impressions? Comment vous avez trouvé tout ça?
Ah, c'était fantastique. Je me suis très bien amusée. J'étais contente de partager ça avec tout le public qui était présent, malgré le temps un petit peu pluvieux.
Alors,
voilà.
Quelle sera votre prochaine prestation? Vous pensez aller vers d'autres carnavals?
Alors, normalement, ce qui est prévu, c'est le carnaval de Rotterdam. Mais je pense qu'avant le carnaval de Rotterdam, il y aura encore quelques soirées, quelques médias pour toujours la promotion de la culture. Merci, au revoir. Ciao.
So very much. You made mention of if a young girl has her dreams, these dreams shouldn't be killed. Now, you know, we are living in Africa and Cameroun in particular, where you have so much setbacks as far as achieving your dreams is concerned. So what do you tell young girls out there who are into this kind of difficulties? They have, you have poverty, you have other things. You see a beautiful girl, so many boys are behind her. She wouldn't want to study to become like you, because I know there is a particular, there is a lady out there who's watching you this morning and want to be like you. What do you tell them as far as setting your goals?
What is very important first is really to study at school, because we need people who study and can talk for us everywhere they are going, that the people know that African, they are, you know, we are there. This is the first thing. A girl should she should go to school, and when you have a dream, it's not easy. You have to work each and every day and keep a good mind and stay with good people. If you see people, they are taking you in a bad way, you should only stay with the people. Me, I always walk around with the best. When I see somebody who is the best in something and I will, for example, me, I'm a singer. And I know this Emmanuel P. Job, who is like a maestro of singing. I always stay around here to have advice, to ask. I always ask him, oh, my brother, please listen my voice. Can I improve this? This is how you can go you can reach your dream. It's not by making the beautiful girl and staying, putting outfits. It's a lot of work. When you are like a queen, we prepare the carnival 1 year. 1 year preparing carnival. Like now, I have the carnival of, you hear, from Guadeloupe. I will start when I'm going in France. Maybe I will have 2 or 3 months just sewing the costume I'm going to wear on the Guadeloupe and Martinique Carnival. It's not that I'm not just come and dancing. And I will go to the Google and look what is happening in the Carnival on the Guadeloupe, that if they ask me question, I know what I'm talking about. This is very important. If you have to walk, it's not easy.
Okay,
yeah.
Let's go into the different categories.
Yes.
The different categories of the carnival that we're talking about.
Yes.
The different categories.
The different category. Okay, you have the mini queen, the little queen is about 8 years and let's say 12, les mini reines. Donc entre 8 ans et 12 ans. After you have the queens, donc between 18 and let's say 40. And you have also the king, also between 18 and 40. And after, the last category is the queen mother.
Yeah.
It started at 45, so I'm 45 years.
Okay, so how can a Cameroonian lady come in? How can somebody come in? Come in to become like you, to become a star like you? From where do you start?
I started when I was very, very small. I started to dance and sing I was having like 3 or 4 years. And a lot of people was telling me, no, you can't do this, you can't do that. And I told them, leave me. I'm going to be what I want to do. Even if people are laughing, oh, you are still walking, oh, you do this. No, I was still walking and believing of what. My father was the first who was saying to my mother that, no, this is not a walk. She cannot go and study it. But me, when I was in my room, I was studying.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just in brief, what pushed you into becoming into Carnaval?
It was like when I was in Munich. I was in Munich, and this band called Ben Brazil discovered me, because when I was working in Munich, there's a lot of Brazilian girls over there, and I was dancing like percussion with one African guy. And when they saw how I was dancing, they told me that if you dance samba, you will have a lot of success the way you are. And I said, no, I can't, I don't know how you dance. This is not my culture. And they like how I was. And they told me, we are going to learn you. And when they learn me, when they teach me how to dance, I was working very hard. After I was dancing with all the group of Munich, and everybody was thinking I'm a Brazilian. But what made me to be good in the dancing is that I was having like the roots of Africa, because all those dance you have like in Caribbean, in Brazil, they have their roots in Africa. So if you search, you will understand that, oh, this step, maybe you can find it in Ghana, maybe you can find it. And I was just working like 3 times more than everybody. And every time I was in the front, not because I was beautiful, but because I was a hard worker. Because the other one, they was like, oh, you are not from Brazil. So, you know, I had to work to show that I'm able. And I wanted to show them that I'm able, because I want to tell people that we don't take on donne pas suffisamment d'importance à nos valeurs, à nos racines africaines. Yeah. And me, I wanted to be a queen to show people that a lot of things, they are coming from Africa. And so we should believe in our thing and not thinking when people, they are taking it and doing other things and thinking that this is now is good. You get what I mean?
Yes.
Right.
Okay. Before we get back to you,
yes,
you are going to have a display of the caravan here in the studio with us.
Yeah.
But before we get to that, I think we should have another video.
Okay. I can sing also.
Okay. Let's have a video, then we take her on stage so that she would be able to show the world those young ladies out there who have been limiting themselves. I cannot become this because of poverty. Poverty shouldn't be a thing that will limit you. Rather, it should be a stepping stone for you to work harder to achieve your dreams in life. Okay, I think the technician is telling us that we wouldn't have a transition. You just go straight away and give us a display of what you have been giving us out there.
Cepilla, 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 lo
Yeah. Now.
You know, it's quite interesting here in the studios of DBS this morning to have a lady from a different background who is not actually from a different background. She is a Cameroonian, but she adopted or she integrated a culture, a different culture, and bringing it back here in Cameroon. It's quite interesting to have you in the studios of DBS this morning, especially when you were taking the dancing steps. So many Cameroonians do not know that. So can you tell us the differences as far as the dancing steps are concerned?
First, I want to say that all those cultures, I like them because they have African spirit. Because of when they took the black from Africa to bring them to all those places. So,
Europe and America.
Voila, exactly. So today I wanted to dance merengue because you have the Carnaval of Saint-Domingue. In the Carnaval of Saint-Domingue, it's Caribbean, like not so far from Haiti. They make a carnaval and they dance merengue over there. But you have another carnaval, like in Rio, you can dance samba. In Bahia, you can dance haché. You have different carnaval, and all those carnaval, I love them because they have African spirit, and I'm proud to dance all those dances who have the spirit of Africa.
Okay, so do you have any events you want to organize here in Cameroon?
I have a dream that if some producers, some people, they can be together, that maybe in Cameroon we can have like a carnival, because I think that the carnival can unite people. The carnival, you don't think if maybe I'm able or not. If you know only maybe washing the dishes, you can come, because when we have like some manifestation, some party, we can eat, you can help like maybe like washing the dishes. The other one, maybe he don't know how to dance, but he can make the security. Like Carnival is a kind of thing everybody can come and give a little bit of what he have.
Everybody participates.
They don't ask you, oh, where are you from or what. You come with the
Your
good
own
heart.
contribution.
To make the other people feel enjoy and make party. And every time you meet every week with others, without thinking which work they are doing or what, just in the same mind. And I think this is very interesting. This is what I like, because Carnival, you share. You share with the one who are in the Carnival, and after the day of the Carnival, you share with all the people who are coming to look. Because when you make the choreography, you make like little step, easier step, that even the old mama, they can dance it. So everybody can be a part of a carnival, and everybody can come and create and give his idea to make something, you know. And I find that in Cameroon, we have such a lot of different tribes where we can find some inspiration and make like a beautiful costume. Like I have one costume I was having, I told you, in Rotterdam. Oui. This costume is the costume, I had the most picture with this costume. And this costume, when I created it, I wanted to have a spirit of Africa with the costume, but I make it bigger. I took like the Bamileke hat, and I put it with like some curry over here, and I get the inspiration of the how do you call it, the Betty clothes. And with all what I learned in Brazil, everywhere, I did something big. They have normally the picture, if they can find, they can look, then that people can look at this fabulous costume.
Okay, you are 45, but you look like a lady of 23 years. Because when you moved into the studio this morning, I was thinking you are 23. What keeps you this strong?
First is the mind. You have to make sport. You have to watch out what you are eating. Don't eat like everything you see you eat. No. You have to control what you are eating. For example, me, I like sweet things, and I know that I cannot eat every time sweet things. If not, I'm going to be very, very big. So, for example, I decide that when I drink my coffee, I don't put sugar, because I know that after the sugar I don't put in the coffee, I can have a little cake after. You have to watch out how you are eating. You have to use natural products. You have to have a good mind. You have to make sport. I make meditation. When you make sport, if you have problem, you go and make sport, all the nervosity is going. And this is what makes you to look young. Me, when I went for the election of the Queen, they asked me, should I stay to the Queen or the Queen Mother? This was the clothes I was telling you. This clothes have the most picture in Rotterdam, the most picture I did, that all the costume I have is handmade. So I was saying that, I lost what I was saying. When I went to the election, they asked me, would you go to the category of the Queen or the Queen Mother? And I told them I'm 45. So I want to accept my age. I'm going to the Queen, because I want the other women who sometimes just stay like, maybe when they are married now, they don't look at them, they don't take attention, maybe because they have the child. Maybe I have a child. But one time, I'll take the time for me, that I'm going to make some sport, I'm looking what I'm eating. Maybe sometime I have to eat maybe vegetable, and even if the other one are eating something else. So if you take a little time, and you take care of yourself, you have a good mind, positive, and you make sport, you can keep, and you use natural products, you can look younger.
Okay.
Yes.
Sure, you have the last word to tell our televiewers out there, because we have just 2 minutes to go. So what are you telling our televiewers out there this morning who are watching you?
I want to tell them I'm very happy to be here in Cameroun. For me, it makes me so good in my heart. And I will try to come as soon as possible as Cameroun to learn more of some things I didn't learn when I was younger. And what can I tell you more? I love you all. God bless you.
Okay, I think it's on that note that we draw the curtain for this edition of the program. We call it Daybreak on DBS Television Live in Douala, Cameroon. We thank everybody who has made it possible for you to get the images out there. It's been a wonderful one, of course, beginning from Marie Stella Sue, Alain Kenye, Nana. Behind the camera, you had Nono Forte. Co-presenting with me this morning was Subiru Madina, and of course, myself, the host. Call me Falan Meduke. Tomorrow is another day from 6:45 to 9 o'clock. Stay connected to programs on DBS television. Of course, once more, you are welcome to the studios of DBS.
Thank you very much.
Liliana Anguissa. Okay, say good morning to one person before you go.
Good morning.
To one person. One person before you go.
Okay, good morning, Mama Menga, Mama Brigitte.
Okay, thank you. Tomorrow is another day. You could show us again, Are you?
Yes. Of course.
You could show us again.
Tac, cha cha cha. Step, step, cha cha cha. Step in and turn and turn and around.
It's quite.
Step, ta 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 ta. Up. Yes.
Okay, it's quite interesting.
You like it, girl?
Yeah, I like it.